Yesterday, I was unable to give you the scoreline of the games that took place yesterday. Now, let's start with the English Premier League yesterday. Now, West Ham defeated Sunderland at home by 3 goals to 1. Now, these Sunderland guys have been on fine form this particular season, especially their impressive defensive record. So, I was thinking that they will make a makeshift in this particular game. They will prove to be stubborn and consider the fact that West Ham are struggling this particular season. I was tipping Sunderland to get a result out of the London City Stadium. I was expecting either a win or draw for Sunderland, but West Ham actually demolished Sunderland by 3 goals to 1. Now, in their last 3 games, they have not lost a single game. In the FA Cup, they won by 2 goals to 1. They defeated Tottenham by 2 goals to 1, and then now they defeated West Ham. Sorry, Sunderland by 3 goals to 1. So they are now 18th position with 20 points. That is 5 points behind Nottingham Forest. Now, let's look at the other games. Burnley also drew 2-2 against Tottenham Hotspurs. I said that Tottenham Hotspurs, they are one of the most inconsistent team in Europe this particular season. Games or matches that you think that it's very easy for them to win, those are the games they fumble. And games that you think that it's very difficult for them to win, they come out with victories or points with in terms of those particular games. Now, this is a story of English Premier League. How can Tottenham, who is flying the UEFA Champions League, is actually struggling in the EPL? It's because of the quality level of the EPL is par, like it's closer to each other. Now, it was 2-2. Van der Ven and Romero scoring the only 2 goals for Tottenham. I see. It will take a miracle for Frank Thomas to be able to pull through with Tottenham this particular season. You look at the table. On the table they are 14th position on the table with 28 points. That is so bad when the amount of signings they have made. They signed Mohamed Kudus, they've signed Kolumwani, they've signed was it Javi Simon and several other players. So it's so pathetic that they are still struggling to get their feet. Meanwhile, Fulham also defeated Brighton by 2 goals to 1 at the Craven Cottage Stadium with Chukwueze and Wilson scoring for Fulham, and then Ayari scoring for Brighton. Now, Manchester City also defeated Wolves by 2 goals to 0. 2 goals to 0 with Mamouche and Semenyo scoring the 2 goals for Manchester City. Now, Semenyo has been on fine form. He has now scored 3 goals in 4 matches for Manchester City. He had 4 goal contribution for Manchester City in 4 games. And then he scored his first EPL goal for Manchester City. He could have doubled it up when he hit the post with a very powerful kick. Now, also, Magay also made his debut yesterday for Manchester City. He was very fantastic. He kept a clean sheet for Manchester City. Now, this is the tragedy. This is the news for Manchester. This is the history or what Manchester City is all about. Whilst others are injured, others are signed for quick replacement, and then the ground is already running. Now, the most shocker of the day, the English Premier League, was Bournemouth defeating Liverpool by 3 goals to 2. Now, Bournemouth is not a surprise that they are defeating Liverpool, but like when you look at the form that they are in, and Liverpool going 12 games without a undefeated, you think that Liverpool will be able to get something out of that particular game. But it was Bournemouth who scored the first 2 goals, and Liverpool came back through Van Dijk and then Soboslai, only for Indeed to score the 90th plus 5th minute. It was a revenge for the first game in the EPL season between the two sides. Liverpool actually scored in the 9 minutes of the game to win them in the first round, and they also replicated that yesterday. Now, Van Dijk has actually caused a lot of blunders this season, and it is quite good that we say Van Dijk is almost he's now finished. He's now finished, and you look at their defense. Gomez was taking off on the 35th minute to bring on Endo. So I don't know why they channeled all their energy in signing attackers instead of getting a proper defensive cover for their backline. Anyway, that is what happened yesterday in the English Premier League. I'll make a separate video on other leagues for you. Let me know your actions on the comment section.